Hello. We're going to wait for 2 minutes before we start. Hi. We're going to begin in 2 minutes. All right. Hello, my brave explorers. Are you ready for today's adventure? So, our friend Luna is back, and tonight she is going for a brand new adventure. This one doesn't happen during the day, it happens after dark. Luna's parents told her some very exciting news. Tonight, there's going to be a meteor shower. That means hundreds of shooting stars will race across the sky. Have you ever seen a shooting star? Yes, what did it look like? Nice. What else did it look like? A light that is crossing in the sky. A light flashing through the sky. Nice. So, to get ready, Luna helped her parents pack a special adventure bag. What do you think they need for a nighttime adventure? So, they packed a big, soft blanket to sit on. They also packed a thermos with warm, sweet cocoa. And most importantly, they packed a flashlight to see the path in the dark. What would you pack for a nighttime adventure? Binoculars! Yes! These are binoculars to be able to see the sky like this when you look at the sky. What else would you pack? Yes, something to eat. Cookies, for example. Who doesn't like chocolate cookies? What else would you pack? Yes, a jacket, because it is going to be cold at night. Nice. When it was finally dark and very quiet outside, they drove to a big open field far from the city. Luna unfolded the blanket and lay down on her back. She looked up and gasped. What did she see? The sky wasn't just black, it was filled with thousands of sparkling stars. It looked like someone had spilled glitter across the sky. Her dad pointed to a group of stars. That's the Big Dipper, he said. It looks like a big spoon in the sky. They waited patiently, sipping their warm cocoa. Then her mom whispered, "Look, there's one." They saw a shooting star. A bright, quick line of light streaked across the sky. It was a shooting star. It was so fast, Luna almost missed it. You know that we make a wish when we see a shooting star? What do you wish for when you see a shooting star? Very nice. I wish that all people in the world could live in peace. Then something magical began to happen. The shooting stars didn't stop. One, then two, then three, then four. The meteor shower had begun. The sky was filled with sparkling trails of light. It was like the stars were having a grand fireworks show just for them. But it was a silent fireworks. Luna didn't know where to look. Everywhere she pointed, there was another beautiful light. After what felt like both a minute and an hour, the shower began to slow down. Luna felt so happy. She had just watched one of the most amazing shows on earth, and it was completely natural. On the drive home, feeling sleepy, Luna knew this was an adventure she would never forget. She decided that the night wasn't scary at all. It was full of quiet magic. What is something you think is beautiful about the night? The moon? Yes, the moon is very beautiful. Fireflies, you know those insects that fly and they have a light in them? They are called fireflies. On the drive home, Luna was quiet in the car, wrapped in her cozy blanket. Her eyes felt heavy. She was sleepy and she wanted to sleep. But her mind was still filled with the sparkling lights of the meteor shower. She wasn't just sleepy, she was peaceful and happy. When they got home, her mom whispered, "Straight to bed, sleepy explorer." But Luna had one more thing she needed to do. She went to her desk and took out her special notebook, her adventure journal. What do you think Luna should draw in her journal? The sky? The shooting stars? The Big Dipper? Yes, the moon. And maybe her family watching the sky and the stars. Luna opened to a new page. First, she used a black crayon to color the night sky. Then, with a white crayon and yellow pencil, she carefully drew the Big Dipper. But the most important part was the shooting stars. She made quick, shiny streaks, like this one, across the page. And at the bottom of the page, she wrote, "Tonight, I watched the sky dance. I made a wish on a star. I want to remember this forever." She closed her journal and placed it carefully on her bedside table. As she curled up under her blankets, she could still see the stars when she closed her eyes. That night, Luna had the most wonderful dream. In her dream, she was standing in the same field, but she wasn't on her blanket anymore. She was flying just above the grass. The biggest, most brilliant shooting star she had ever seen landed softly in the field in front of her. But it didn't disappear. It sat there, glowing with a soft, silvery light. As Luna watched, the light changed shape. What do you think it turned into? Let's see. The shooting star turned into a beautiful, gentle deer, like the one she saw on her last adventure. It had a coat that shimmered like a galaxy, antlers that glowed like constellations, and kind, bright eyes that twinkled like the stars themselves. The star deer bowed its head to her. "Thank you for watching our show," it said in a voice that sounded like a soft wind. "You are a true friend of the night." Then the star deer invited Luna to climb onto its back. Together, they leaped into the sky. They didn't just look at the stars, they flew past them. They danced under the Milky Way, between constellations. If you could fly on a magical animal, where would you go? To the moon? To the sky? To see the stars? To a candy castle? That's new. That's exciting. It was the most fun and magical ride she had ever had. She felt incredibly happy. When she woke up in the morning, the first thing she saw was her adventure journal. A big smile spread across her face. Was it just a dream? It felt so real. She ran to tell her parents all about her nighttime adventure and her amazing dream. Her mom hugged her and said, "The best adventures often start in our dreams, Luna." What was the last dream you remember? What were you doing in it? Where were you? Was it funny or was it exciting? Tell me about your dreams. Wow, very nice. What else did you dream about? Tell me more. Excellent. Very nice. Very beautiful dreams. Luna knew she was right. Her adventure hadn't ended in the field. It had continued in her heart and in her imagination, and that was the most magical part of all. You were all wonderful stargazers, just like Luna. Would you like more adventures about the night? About the stars and magical animals? Yes! So, next week we're going to learn about a new adventure with magical creatures, magical animals. This is the end of our nighttime adventure. Until next week with another one. Dream well, enjoy your dreams, and in the morning, tell your mom about them. Bye! Bye!